This job is really unique. Not only is it a massive undertaking, you have 11 headings happening at one time, 3.5 miles in from Queens into Manhattan. This contract was basically a single contract called Vimeo.mov that was just a 25,000 foot of 22-foot diameter tunnel. This is a transit tunnel. This is one of the first expansions in New York City transit system in about 20 years. This will be for Long Island Railroad into New York City. Because of the amount of material we're moving from this job, conveyor system is really the only way to go. We're over 1.5 million yards of material to be excavated, so there was no other way that we really could have done this productively and kept the schedule.
On this project, they utilize almost all of the belt conveyor types that Robbins offers. There's the extensible conveyor, which attaches to the tunnel boring machine. Both of those twin conveyors discharge onto a fixed length conveyor, which then discharges onto a vertical conveyor, which discharges onto an overland conveyor, which takes the material to the muck pile, which is piled up using a radial stacker. One of the biggest tasks was to supply a totally enclosed gantry truss across Northern Boulevard, which is completely sealed. You have traffic underneath that conveyor 24/7. That conveyor could not allow any material to drop onto the traffic that's going below.
We have almost 3 miles of conveyor system. On average right now with the two headings, we're about 1,200 yards a day it extracts out. When the TBM goes up, it's usually up to 4,000 or 5,000 yards a day that comes out on the conveyor belt.
At this project, there are a number of curves that the conveyors had to negotiate, and in order to negotiate the belt through these curves, the Robbins patented curve idlers were used, both on the carrying and return side. Other suppliers offer fixed idlers, which are super elevated, but they're in a fixed position. The fixed idlers put more stress on the belting because they hold the belt in one fixed position rather than self-adjusting dependent upon the tension and the load condition.
It was a far distance and a lot of twists and turns. There's a couple of spiral curves here, along with some horizontal curves, grade changes. These are much easier because there's really no thinking involved for the men. They just got to put the idler in the right location. They're much quicker to install than a more conventional super elevated type system. Conveyors are more ideal in this project rather than muck cars because of the amount of material we have to move, as many places we have to move it. The only way that we could get this project on schedule is to remove muck from multiple headings and multiple means between TBMs, road header, and a drill and blast operation via a crusher. So this belt's seen all types of material. It is really the key to our job since we have so much material to move. That's the only way we could have done this job is with a conveyor system.